Since the very beginning of my career as a decorative artist, I dreamed that one day I would get to paint on the walls of the Mission Inn Hotel using my brushes to create and restore and just be there in the presence of that amazing place. And in 1997, 10 years into my career, I got a phone call out of the blue to come look at an area at the inn that needed some decorative painting. I did that job, and then I never left. After a few years, they gave me the honorary title as the resident artist of the Mission Inn Hotel. That was such an amazing moment for me. This magical place has left me with some of the greatest experiences of my life as an artist, and I am so happy to be able to share some of these with you.
Okay.
Okay, ready? This is Tiffany, who actually painted the dome in this room. The beautiful, beautiful dome that makes the Amistad Suite so incredibly remarkable. And this is the suite where I got the inspiration to write Angel Time and where I sketched in most of the plot. This is a very important place to me creatively, so it's a great honor and a pleasure to be with Tiffany and to be back here at the Mission Inn.
So this is the area right below the Ramona Dome. We named it the Alley of the Angels because there are quite a few faces, as well as a cherub painting that mimics the one in the Spanish patio that was painted in the 30s that is slowly starting to fade away due to weather and the sun. This area was really special because my daughter got to paint it with me and we signed the mural together. This was a really fun project. This is a room that's just right off of Las Campanas, and it was just so fun to do because of all the arches and just all of the architecture in this room. This is just such a fun project, and I also got to paint this with my daughter as well. So this is one of my newest projects, and I called it my Sea of Roses. This is in the window display that backs up to Kelly's Spa in the Main Street Walking Mall. This is one of my favorite paintings. It was so fun to paint, and I just had my music on, and I was just in my element, even though I knew there were people walking back and forth in the Main Street Mall, and part of it was done during Christmas. It was just so much fun for me to paint this. This is probably one of the most extensive projects that I've done at the Mission Inn, which is Kelly's Spa. It's hallways and corridors upon corridors of painted marble and murals, and what people don't sometimes realize is the amount of damage that is incurred on a daily basis and the amount of work it takes to restore. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of what it takes to restore these areas at the Mission Inn. And this is when we worked on the set for Casey's Cupcakes when it was on Cupcake Wars. This is my daughter and Casey, and of course Casey and Dwayne Roberts. This is in the Spanish patio. It's a fresco that also mimics the one up above on the wall that's starting to fade. This is in the Keeper of the Inn suite up on the 4th floor. This is the bridal breakfast area. Not many people see this, but this was a complete restoration. One of the eagle paintings was missing, so I repainted one of them. And to this day, I don't know which one I painted and which is the original. And of course, because the Mission Inn is so old, it gets leaks. And my job is to make it look like it never happened. In November of 2021, I got to climb 4 stories up into the top of the stained glass area in the Ramona Dome and repair all of the caulking and damage from all of the years of weather, and of course the dome itself. The plaster was falling into a lot of areas because of water damage.
Some serious water damage here.
My job certainly isn't always glamorous, but I do hope what it leaves behind is something for people to enjoy.